Again, there's different class system, and then at the same time, no one really practices or understands alchemy or magic. Gotta separate that from the whole spiritual or the cultural system. And at the same time, how we have gold and metal.
Okay, I don't need to explain to you how she comes off to me, okay? You know how I feel about women, and you know how I feel about different types of women, gold diggers, sluts, etc., etc. You can imagine, what I think of her, and I'm not going to say it because, I don't know this person, but you can imagine what I think. And it does go with the feminist agenda, okay? Notice she talks about, well, they separated alchemy and witchcraft and femininity. There was no feminism in ancient Egypt, and there was a class system. There was the warrior class, there was the pharaohs, there was the priesthood. So where this idea that there wasn't a caste system or there wasn't a class system is absolute nonsense. This is some commie feminist bullshit, flat out lies. And notice she completely leaves out the importance of the warrior. You think it's a coincidence that everything she's saying goes along with the feminist agenda? The same way as the gay guy that I debunked talking about Egypt, everything he's saying goes with the gay agenda? I mean, complete trash with no regard for historical accuracy. No regard. Nothing but contempt for the truth. Nothing but bias and feminist bullshit. These people look into Egypt just enough to like the idea and to know that they can use this to appeal to people and talk about how this is everyone's ancestors, and all these different racial groups were in Egypt and everyone's fascinated with it and so on. So they're going to use that to lie to you. Now, I've seen a lot of bitch shit in my time. Complete hoe shit. And I'm telling you now, I have far more respect for the victims in Abu Ghraib and Gitmo and in prisons all over the world who are being abused for being right about politics, for staying true to Islam, for Christians who were true to Christianity. I have so much more respect for them, even if they were raped by animals, even if they were tortured, acid thrown on their faces, their genitalia mutilated. I have so much respect for them, and I have no respect for the secret society filth, for the conformist cowards, for the people who abuse them. Seeing pictures of American soldiers raping women abroad and their allies raping them, and there's videos out, and there's Israelis and secret society people and porn people and illegal rape porn, people selling it on the black web, on the dark web, selling it to their pedophile networks and in forums. So I have no respect for these people. They are cowards. They are scum. They are weaklings. All the spiritual bottom feeders who team up with these people, whether they know it or not, I have no respect for them. I refuse to believe that you people are so thoroughly educated in Egyptian history and alchemy and astrology and you just magically, it just evades you. That what you're doing is wrong. If you're educated and you're doing wrong, you have no excuse. What did Jesus say? He said, forgive them for they know not what they do. What about these educated people? These people who know a lot about the Bible and history, and they're doing wrong. They are scum. There is no way around that. And they should be fucking decapitated because they are fucking scum. That is what must fucking happen to these types of people. They are cowards. I'm the top martial artist in America, and I am telling you, they are weaklings, they are cowards. They do cowardly acts. I have so much more respect for those in captivity who are there for doing bravery, acts of bravery, not acts of knavery. Not cowards who support and push mental slavery and population control. I have no respect for them. They are weaklings. They are cowards. They deserve to die a violent fucking death. A violent fucking death. And whatever happens to them, I do not feel sorry for them. People like them only live because people like me allow them to. Either out of the goodness of their heart, such as perhaps in my case, or because of the indifference of other great warriors. It's gone on long enough. It is time to march. It is time for battle. it is time to address the scum because they are fucking scum! I'm sick of them. I am fucking absolutely fed up. Why should great men tolerate feeble-minded cowards and their little slutty-ass, hussy fucking secret society whores? If you were a great man like I am, would you respect weaklings, sissies, gays, feminists, cowardly atheists who reach that point of thinking by being led by lemming, bootlicking fucking scum who bootlick to Satan and declare that Lucifer is their god? In an ideal world, it would be legal for people like me to treat the followers of Lucifer any way we see fit. And there would be a requirement that we fulfill the quotas given to us by righteous men. There should be blood-stained spears, swords, daggers, knives, machetes. There should be buckets of shells from executing fucking scum, surgical strikes. It's the beauty of a sword. It's pretty much hard to strike the wrong person with a sword. When you hunt down one person, your enemies kind of run away. You know, they kind of run this way and that way, and you kind of approaching your target, you know, and anyone who's a brain is not going to run next to your target, so it even minimizes the chances of you hitting someone else even more. And then you come up on them. You motherfucker! You motherfucker! You motherfucker! And you deal with them as you should. These fucking sniveling, pitiful cowards. They twist history. The great warriors of Egypt turn in their grave knowing a bunch of Satanists, a bunch of feminists, a bunch of atheist dogs, a bunch of LGBT trash are twisting their philosophies and beliefs. They turn in their graves because traitors, liars, and their enemies who they used to assassinate, who they used to destroy and slaughter, are now rewriting history to make it seem like mighty Egyptians thought like a bunch of filth, a bunch of trash, a bunch of weaklings with no respect for the war arts, no respect for the war temples, no respect for Montu and Heru. Cowards. Weaklings. Anyone who would respect femininity as much as masculinity is a fucking idiot and no friend of mine. Man the fuck up. All of you. The least you could do for Egypt after you have completely stolen all their ideas and artifacts and gold, the least you could do is tell the truth. But you stole that too. You locked it up in some safe somewhere, just like everything else. You are thieves. You are dogs. And if I had my way,